Welcome to a cruise ship heist. Chapter 103, Proof of Life. Hunter pulls the blinds closed in his office. They used the phone backstage when they failed to get into the trunk. They called her room, Hunter says, showing us the footage. So we know the cabin she's hiding in. Why can't we just go and get her? Ronnie asks. Ronnie needs the piece of the jigsaw that I have. It's not just about ARVIA. A knock at the door saves him. It is Hunter's two trusted guards. I close the door behind them. Hunter hands them printouts. Two gang members we know from being with Maria when she took ARVIA yesterday evening. The third is new. They're currently down on deck 4 loading bay, trying to steal a small forklift. I had it put into the workshop and disabled under the guise of repairs. They can't get into the trunk, but if they get close to open it, arrest them. I don't want them to know she's not there. This is important. Do you understand? Hunter asks. Yes, sir, they reply. I open the door for them and the two guards leave at speed. I turn back, and Hunter has handed Ronnie a folder of pictures of his wife held in Madeira. Who is this? She asks. My wife. Where? I'm hoping Madeira. Their demand is for Maria to be allowed safe passage to Madeira. Maria and the money, Hunter states. It looks like an attic room. A considerable building to have an attic that size. I can work on that, Ronnie says. If we arrest Maria, it puts Hunter's wife, Elaine, at risk, I state. Sure, and Madeira's getting closer. Tension will rise. I'm hoping that while they think they have ARVIA as an asset, the pressure's off Elaine. It will seem odd if we don't demand proof of life for ARVIA. Another reason why we can't let them open that trunk is that last night, Ronnie and I moved the $16 million into it, Hunter says. My, you were busy, I add, turning to Ronnie. I wasn't told I could tell you. Let's clear this up. The captain's been told that I noticed Maria lacked basic skills. I discovered that her and the others joined via the same agency. They told me they had Elaine when I questioned Maria's status. I was then sent the POL video which made it real. He knows they've tried to take ARVIA, that we have her back, and that they are under surveillance. All true, kind of. Are you in the clear? I ask Hunter. I don't care. I just want Elaine safe. Hard to be rational when you have skin in the game, Ronnie says. Ronnie looks at Hunter, and I know she is thinking he must control his emotions to be trusted. I hear you. She's our HVA, and I need your help, Hunter agrees. E is safe now. What is the company doing to help with your wife? I ask. Hunter shrugs. They'll have shared the intel with some form of authorities, but they don't have enough usable information. I've stressed no action, no helicopters, no boarding. They have no option but to let us handle what happens inside the ship before they mess it up at the dock. We can't let the local police deal with this. Yeah, I know. 2 days and the clock's ticking. I need your help. Jill, I ask, where does she fit in? Expendable, Ronnie adds. She is way too hard to be a biologist. She worked in intelligence. I felt that the moment I saw her on the plane. Jill was nervous when I saw her with Maria, I add. She has to know she'll be arrested, Hunter says. Jail time is waiting for her the moment she steps off the ship. That makes her the weak link, Ronnie offers. Survival instincts will kick in as soon as she is given the chance. I'm on stage at 11, I worry. We need to act normally. Hunter checks his watch. Loads of time. Tell Jill, 10 minutes in the cafe, on deck 5, or she's doing time, Hunter says. I think I can be more useful trying to find out where that attic room is, Ronnie suggests. Ronnie, Hunter worries. One wrong move and my wife's dead. Chapter 104, Game On. I'm pacing backwards and forwards in the Deck 5 cafe area when Jill arrives uncharacteristically harassed. Do you know what's going on? She asks. No idea, I say bluntly. You didn't know you had $20 million in your cabin? What? No. And that sounds like a big enough pile to notice. In your first cabin. Maria wants it back. I'm not in that cabin. I got moved. We didn't want the money mentioned in this confession, so I must get her to start again. Forget the money. I know nothing about the money. Let's take a breath and start again. I pause. Is Aulie hiding in the crew bar laughing? Because this is not funny, I say, angry now, but having separated the money conversation out. Where's Aulie? I don't know. Was it a sick joke when you said you'd kidnapped her? I never said I'd kidnapped her, Jill insists. I had no hand in that. Maria was the one talking, she says carefully. You were with Maria. Is she kidnapped? Yes. What do you want for my daughter's safe return? Maria demands safe passage for both of us. You should be embarrassed. My daughter, the girl you hug when she cried, now has her life in danger because you want safe passage? This is business. Guarantee we are both let off at midnight before we dock in Madeira. You get your daughter back unharmed. Let off? In the sea? A fast boat will collect us. I can't trust you. I don't believe any of this. I want a film now, proof that you have Aulie and she's alive. You don't get to make the demands. Safe passage for you, I get my daughter back. I'll try, but I can't make any promises, she concedes. You do that, or you get jail time. You know what you have to do, she says, determined to walk away. You are holding Aulie, and I will get her back if you're let off this ship. Yes, get to it. She has said enough. I raise my phone to show her the conversation has been recorded. She stops in her tracks. She notices the photographer, who steps forward still filming us. She turns to see Hunter and a team of female security guards walking towards her. She turns to me, shaking her head. You don't know these people. They killed Tony. They'll kill Aulie, she threatens, being led away. A cold rush of chemicals runs up my body and snags in my throat. Even though E is safe, I feel sick. I feel worse for Hunter and his wife. It is hard to think of her just as an asset that we must recover, alive. Chapter 105. Living in War. I get through my lecture on families living in war. The audience seems disappointed, and I watch them leave, wondering if I'll have an audience at all tomorrow for my last talk. It's nearly midday. I could go and see Hunter, but I decide to head back to my room to see Aulie. We can order room service and eat lunch together. She is watching TV. I'm enjoying how the rich live. You know, I can't even hear the engines up here. I've no idea how she can still be so upbeat. Let's order food. I had a late breakfast. There's cold egg, cold bacon, cold beans, and cold kippers. She laughs. I dig around the trolley and make myself up a plate, then use the microwave in the kitchen area. Dad, you can't warm kippers. The place will stink. Did you do a session on the book? Yep, I did all morning with a new writer. He's far more dramatic. He changes everything. It's like the truth doesn't count. It never did. He wanted to know about me being stuffed into the box, reworded everything so it was twice as dangerous. It was dangerous. He hates the photos we did, said they looked like cheap magazine press. He wants a new session with me being tied in a trunk or attacked backstage. I don't remember her saying anything else. I lay down on the bed and I fall asleep and dream about the magic act she was in the night before, dressed as someone else and wearing a wig. The art of magic is to complete the trick long before anyone expects it to happen. Then I dreamt of Maria and Jill on a fast boat speeding towards West Africa. I visualized them enjoying Casablanca, Agadir or Tangier. Then I see Elaine tied up and I wake. The ping from the public address beams from Auli's TV that is showing the map of the ship nearing Madeira. It is 6 o'clock. This is the officer of the watch. Before I give my report, the captain would like to give a special address. You may have seen some strange happenings in the past few days. I'm at liberty to share news of something we have been dealing with. Intelligence warned us we may have a problem, which is why we were joined by some Special Forces personnel, at least one of whom you have met on stage. This move was to ensure nothing would affect the enjoyment of your holiday. I'm also pleased to report that at no time did they need to be armed while carrying out their duties. We now have rather full cells, so I would beg you all to adhere to the ship's code over the next 2 days, or you'll be sharing a cell to Madeira with some very unsavory people. Our ship was being tested for use by a drug cartel. They have been stopped. Oh shit, I say, standing up to listen. This is not good. Please be assured that the dusting on tonight's cake is no more than sugar. Tomorrow, at some point, we will slow down, and a helicopter will hover above the ship. You will be asked to stay off the decks. The top decks, cabins and bars will be closed. This is to allow prisoners to be lifted away. Please comply with all requests and instructions. Have a good evening. I will now hand you back to the officer of the watch. I open the door to leave. Dad, where are you going? Auli shouts after me. I need to go downstairs. Not like that. It's formal night, and it's after 6. My thoughts fight with the noise of the shower. I guess I will get an audience tomorrow for my last lecture, unless the chopper hovers at 11. My thoughts race to Hunter's wife. Why have we shown our hand? Is she dead? Auli knocks on the door. Dad, the captain wants to see you. I don't think he wants to see me like this. I turn the shower off and grab a towel to quickly dry. It would be nice to have the pressure lifted from me for just one day of this holiday.